Celebrating 25 years, Morning Team is here on More 94. You know, it's the morning after your Shirley Big House in the building. And right about now, it's time for me to catch up with my brethren that representing for Sideline Sports, E to the N to the T. And Rumi, want to big you up because somebody hit me up over the weekend and was like, they caught your podcast that you started talking about sports and what's not. It's like, man, to see the progression from Jerome is so exciting, man. So I shout out to you and the entire team who's a part of that podcast talking about things you don't really hear on a regular basis coming on the sports angle. So that's something new and refreshing. Let everybody know how they can get into that as well if they have not heard it as yet, where they can find it so that they can actually listen up for what's happening on that Sideline Sport Report. Sideline Podcast. What's the name of the podcast?
Yeah, so actually we got two podcasts that we're actually working on. Sideline Sports Talk Live, which is kind of like a pregame banter and commentary before some of the playoff games, and also we have the all-seater. And the all-seater is more all-encompassing, touching on topics relating to sports, some of them outside of sports, but still have some kind of correlation. Again, kind of giving everybody a voice to, kind of bring their concerns and voice their concerns to the round table against the all-seater. But you can definitely check those out on our social media, Instagram, IGTV Live, Facebook, and actually in a couple of days the website should be done, so you will be able to go to sidelineentertainmentbahamas.com and check out all of our products, pictures, videos, the whole works.
It's money spending, boy. It's money spending, y'all. It's money spending. That's good, though. Now I can see why the person was, congratulate you, man. It's definitely a lot going on. So congratulations from me as well on whatever it is you're attempting and achieving at the same time. All right, so big up.
Yeah, man, thanks, man. Appreciate it as always, man. But hey, top of the morning, Bahamas. This is Sideline Sports and Entertainment Bahamas. Turning stories from the sidelines and the headlines here only on 194.9 FM. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this lovely Tuesday morning. Miguel, I gotta say, man, glad to have you back, man. Hey, like hanging out with you, but always glad to have my brethren back. Even though we just go on with our little banter, glad to have you back, man. I still have nobody to row with and exchange with. When you go.
I'm glad to be back as well. I'm glad to be back.
Hey, I saw some pictures. We was talking. You sure?
Jerome. Let's talk sports.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, whatever you see alone, let's just talk sports, man. Cheers.
Anyway, folks, so we gotta say congratulations to some of our professional bodybuilders, namely Jason Johnson and Wellington Miller. Jason Johnson actually earned his pro card over the weekend, so congratulations to him on achieving that. Also, some of our track and field athletes made their way or have punched their ticket to the NCAA Outdoor Championships, which will be held this month, actually June 9th and 12th. And those athletes are, we have Miss Serena Brown, Charisma Taylor, Tamara Green, LaQuan Nairn, Samson Colbert, Terrence Jones, Brianne Bethel, Camille Rutherford, Megan Morris, of course, is in there. And also we got Adrian Curry and Denisha Anderson, who have all made it to the outdoor NCAA championship. So again, congratulations. Hey, y'all continue to do your thing and make us proud as well. And also talking local sports, don't forget IBA Bahamas getting ready to hold their Jam Fest this upcoming weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So all of you basketball student athletes, y'all bring y'all game, man. Especially after this week at the Peace in the Streets tournaments. I'm really excited to see some of our basketball student athletes come out and participate and bring their top game, man. Also from the local side, hey, don't forget we're getting ready for Bahamian Heritage Night. That's regarding Giants, Chisholm, and the Marlins. Big Al, I gotta weigh in on this, but I gotta get your opinion on this. Hey, the Marlins are hosting Bahamian Heritage Night, and I thought, I think this would have been like one of those perfect examples where, hey, the NSA or, hey, sports could open up the stadium and just, I don't know, have like a viewing party, like what they do in most places, if the away team is in there, show it at the stadium, even if it's for $1, $1 per person.
But you also have to remember the government is pushing the narrative or well, I'm not saying the narrative. They're still encouraging folks to social distance and not have gatherings. So they can't in turn push a gathering of that magnitude because they can't really, unless they say, okay, only 100 people or 200 people could come in. They have to actually limit it like that, or else it wouldn't like totally give the opposition and anyone who has a problem with the government a ground to stand on. So I guess they're just saying, you know what? If we're gonna keep telling everybody to stay away from each other, then we can't push any type of event that would encourage people to get together. So you gotta look at it that way.
Or it might let you off easy, but I know those viewing screens, like at least put 1 million feet up in the air. You could even have a drive-in, but you know what? I can let you slide with that. Okay.
You know what I think? I giving them out. I know.
but again, hey, on June 12th, getting ready for Bahamian Heritage Night. I'm just encouraging everybody. Hey, if you're going over, be sure to stop in at Marlin Stadium, or hey, at least tune in and watch, man. And Jazz, I'm definitely doing his thing, man. Congratulations to him and the Marlins organization. Now on to some international sports. Of course, we got the NBA scores from last night. We got the Wizards over the 76ers, 122 to 114. It looks as though Joel Embiid may have injured his knee. He's due for an MRI today. We'll see what happens there. Of course, Philly leads that series 3-1. And then the other game was the Jazz and the Grizzlies. The Jazz took that game 120 to 113. And yeah, Utah pulls ahead in that series 3-1. The only other story that we got now, guys mentioned the storyline with Naomi Osaka. Of course, she pulled out of the French Open due to mental health concerns. And she was actually fined $15,000 for not talking to the media. How you feel about that?
I actually like what she said, and I think she's right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The media has to understand that there are people who, they're going through a lot. Now, when you're pushing the cameras in their face right after a loss, or, like you're not understanding or really appreciating the player's mental health is important. We've seen many athletes break down or turn to drugs or, just not be able to cope. There are some who can, but there are some who can't, just like everyday life. So her taking that stance was, especially at that pinnacle of her career, she's not a nobody. She is a superstar. Yeah. So for her to say, listen, my mental health is important to me. Yeah. Here's your $15,000 and I will walk away from this because I want me to be happy, and she deserves it, man. She deserves it. And I'm pretty sure because she took that stance, and she won't be the only one doing it, there are going to be a lot of changes as how the media has to relate now to athletes in any profession. It's going to change.
Yeah. I'm definitely seeing the shift. As a media person, I'm kind of mixed about it, but I definitely understand where she's coming from, and a lot of these athletes are coming from. But hey, get ready for some changes, just like you said. I'm sure it's going to happen. But hey, as far as sports this morning, definitely a wrap. Again, glad to have you back, bro. Hey, all on you, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what it is, man. That's going to put a cap on your Sideline Sport Report for this Tuesday morning. We're going to get into a quick commercial break. When we get back, roll officially into the 9 o'clock hour. So keep it out, locked in. More music and more entertainment as always on 194. We have Bahamas Super Station. Good morning.